Hello, this is Elkhorn Tolle. He's a younger brother of Eckhart Tolle. He's a famous spiritual teacher we all know. And I'm doing my second video this evening. And the first video, I talked a little bit about the shared knowingness growing up with Eckhart and knowing Eckhart had very small balls and me as a younger brother, ironically, with the large, enormous balls and the pride of the family. And how this essentially was, for Eckhart, a great source of the pain body, growing up really in the shadow of my balls, my balls, so to speak, pressed in his face, and he cannot look away. And this led to the great spiritual transformation, which ultimately helped Eckhart and helped so many millions of people. So, in some small way, or maybe not such a small way, maybe a big way, if you've been touched by Eckhart's teachings in some ways, my balls have also touched you, so to speak, so just wanted to share this knowing. And I got some questions after I posted the video, so I thought I'll try to answer some questions, a lot about how can I manifest more money and prosperity, how can I manifest love, and these are all very spiritual, very related questions. We'll start today maybe, with the money, and then in a future video, maybe the love. And Eckhart's a nice guy. He doesn't want to make anybody feel bad. And one time this guy's asking Eckhart, how do I manifest more money and prosperity, And Eckhart's like, oh, yeah, you stay present in the moment, and you don't go into the future or the past. It will unfold as needed, and this is this sort of thing. And it's a very spiritual, very beautiful message. But, when it comes to the knowing, especially the shared knowing that we all share a part of, but some of us know a little more than others. We know this. And, Eckhart, I know, and, he doesn't want to hurt the guy's feelings, but to interpret, he's probably saying something along the lines of, if you want to manifest more money, hey, maybe get a job, this kind of thing. Yeah, maybe put in a couple of applications, at least get a job on the side, this could help you manifest some money, it's very practical, So, very spiritual also. So this is, one thing. And other ways, you can borrow money from your parents. This is something I've done many times to manifest money in my life over and over. It works very well. And of course, when I'm asking for some money, I'm very present. And I'm right there sharing the moment. And we are sharing the essence of the moment together as I borrow the money. And, this is very spiritual in nature, very practical also. And, Eckhart, he is worth about $25 million, so it's probably pretty easy to stay present with $25 million, I mean, come on, kind of hanging out with that sounds fun, especially, so in the money area, Eckhart's probably a pretty easy job there to stay present, but, when I get present, very present, I start to realize it comes up from my essence that I wouldn't mind a present maybe from Eckhart, maybe a few $1 million. I'd be present with some of this money for a while, it's okay, If there's interest, I, donate some to charity, of course, this kind of thing. So, at the ashram I used to go to, when we were centered very much, they had a saying at the ashram, the presence likes presence, especially if it's money, and so, presence likes presence, a little cash ain't gonna hurt nothing. And a very old Buddhist tradition also. And, the other thing to consider here is, if you're talking to somebody who's, down in the gutter and maybe they're eating the dog feces, so to speak, homeless, they're down there, it's smeared on their face, and you come and say, hey, why don't you stay very present with that and stay in the moment? If I'm that guy, I'm probably like, hey, how about you give me $10? I go grab a sandwich, get a little more spiritual, then we talk about the moments, this kind of thing. So, you want to consider who you're talking to. This is all I'm saying, very spiritual in nature, though. And, so these ideas will all be in my book coming out in the spring. As I mentioned before, working titles, something along the line of The Power of My Balls, or is it Proud Power of My Balls? I like the 2 P's things there. Possibly awakening from the shadow of my balls into a new earth, this kind of thing. Something like that. But it'll be out in the spring, and it's all going to be in there. So,